Welcome back to another episode of Talking Sports with your boy DP. And it's your boy DP here with you, man. We finna get into them game twos of the NBA playoffs. Cause we got some exciting matchups that's going down this season. You feel me? I love the excitement of the NBA playoffs. The regular season, I be watching here and there, but like I said in my prior video, it's just so many games, man. It's hard to keep up with. 82 games, it's crazy. But the playoffs, it's narrowed down, so you can really be able to pay attention more to specific games and matchups. So we finna get into the first game that I'm gonna talk about, which is the Los Angeles Clippers taking down the Denver Nuggets, 105 to 102. Kawhi Leonard came to play, man. This is the version of Kawhi Leonard I need to see. This is what I was talking about in my last video. Kawhi, you gotta turn to that Toronto Kawhi. The Kawhi we seen turn up through that whole playoff series when he was on Toronto and led them boys to an NBA championship. You feel me? They first and only one. You feel me? Because I don't know if they ever gonna get there again. But shout out to Kawhi Leonard, man. 39 points, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 15 and 19 from the floor, shooting 78%, and 4 of 7 from the 3, shooting 57%. I'm talking about Kawhi was on one, man. Playing D, giving them boys buckets. He could not be stopped. He was in his bag, man. And they gonna need this if they gonna get Denver out of here. Because I ain't gonna lie, I still kind of like Denver to win this whole series, you feel me, right now. I just feel like Denver gonna take this thing home. Even though Kawhi did what it do, you feel me? Kawhi turned up. I gotta give him that. He was not playing around. But if I'm gonna take the Clippers serious, I'm gonna have to see James Harden also give us a little more than what he gave us, you feel me? James Harden, 18 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks, 7 of 17 from the floor, shooting 41%. 4 of 11 from the 3, shooting 36%. I gotta see more from James Harden. Zubac, I gotta see more from him also, man. I need you to dominate on them boards. I need you to get busy. I need you to play some D. Cause I need you to work Jokic, man. You gotta work the Joker. If you don't put him to work, he's gonna get buckets all game long. Cause Jokic had a hell of a night himself, man. But Clippers came away with 13 steals, and they had 18 fast break points to Denver 14. But let's talk about the Nuggets a little bit, you feel me? Jokic, 26 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, triple-double. But he had 7 turnovers, man. Kind of sloppy. If it wasn't for those turnovers, he might have won this game. Might have been up 2-0. But now the series tied 1-1. And don't give Kawhi, you feel me, no motivation, because, hey, he might just start turning to an animal and go crazy, throw a 50-piece Wayne done out there, you feel me? Just might. Because we ain't seen one of those yet, but I feel like it's coming this playoffs. Somebody going to give it to us. But, yeah, Jokic was 8 of 16 from the floor and 4 of 5 from the 3, shooting 50%. Denver out-rebound LA 50 to 32. That's why I say we need Zubac on them boards, man, because y'all got dominated on the board. So I feel like you kind of got lucky to get out of here with a W. So way to go, Kawhi. You needed everything he gave you. Denver has to take care of the rock, though, also, man. 20 turnovers on the night. Just filthy. And they got to make their free throws also. Denver was 63% from the line. Denver had 18 second chance points to LA's 5. So that's why I feel like I'm not worried about Denver. I'm picking Denver in game 3. Michael Porter Jr., he gave us a little more than he did the first game. But other players would sleep other than Jokic. So we're going to see. I feel like Denver's going to wake up and they finna do the damn thing in game 3. You feel me? I got Denver in 5. Hey, maybe Denver in 6, you feel me? But I feel like Denver going to take this series home. And I also got to win the next game. So we're going to move on from that. We're going to talk about the next game, man. Detroit Pistons defeated the New York Knicks 194. Detroit, they really showed me some promise, man. They was one of the worst teams a year prior, and now they coming out here balling, shot calling, 20-inch blades on the Impala. You already know, man. Cade Cunningham came out here and said he will not be denied. 33 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. 11 of 21 from the floor, shooting 52%. More to be desired from the 3, though. 1 of 4 from the 3. My bad. Dennis Schroeder, 20 points, 3 assists, 6 of 10 from the floor, shooting 60%, and 3 of 5 from the 3, shooting 60%. At one point, Detroit was up by 15 points, and both teams had a poor night shooting from the 3. The Pistons was 22%, and the Knicks was 28%. Just filthy, just stink. Jalen Brunson, high man for the Knicks, 37 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals on the night. 12 of 27 from the floor, shooting 44%, and 4 of 12 from the 3, shooting 33%. Knicks, the person that got to give you more is this young man I'm going to talk about now, Karl Anthony Towns. I would sit here and say, man, I need him to dominate in the paint. I need him to get aggressive in the paint, but I'm not going to keep telling him that. I'll be wasting my time. That's just not who he is. Kind of probably why he got traded from the Timberwolves. They wanted somebody a little bit more aggressive, like the guy they got, Julius Randle. But 10 points, 6 rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns, 5-11 from the floor, shooting 45%, and 0-2 from the 3, 0%, which I appreciate him not just keep yanking that thing up and trying to force it in. You feel me? Realize you wasn't on from the 3, stop taking it. But you got to get busy in the paint, big dog. I don't think the Pistons got anything to match up with you. So you got to take advantage of that. Will you? I don't know. Because you'll make the Knicks road to the next round way more easier if you dominate in this paint. But I feel like that's asking too much of Karl Anthony Towns. But these teams are more evenly matched than a lot of people think. Yeah, I kind of thought that the Knicks were supposed to, dominate these guys, get them on out the way. But the Detroit Pistons are really competing in this series, man. And they're not going to be denied. They're not going to be overlooked in this playoff round. So moving on. Let's talk about my young gunners, OKC Thunder, defeating the Memphis Grizzlies 118-99. OKC up 2-0. I feel like it's a sweep coming. Jaren Jackson Jr. showed up. 26 points, 6 rebounds, 10 of 17 from the floor, shooting 58%, and 2 of 3 from the 3, shooting 66%. My boy John Morant, he did a lot better than he did the night before, but still more to be desired from the 3-point line. 23 points on the night, 6 assists, 5 turnovers, that's nasty. 10 of 25 from the floor, shooting 40%, and 2 of 6 from the 3, shooting 33%. So yeah, John Morant, man, I'm gonna need you to do better, man. But I don't know what you really can do, especially when the main 3 guys from the OKC Thunder is turning up the way they're turning up. Each of the members of the OKC Thunder, between Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren, all those guys had 20 points or more. They came to play tonight. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and 2 steals. 10 of 29 from the floor, shooting 34%, and 3 of 10 from the 3, shooting 30%. Kind of nasty from the 3, but they really didn't need it because they had other guys hooping, doing their thing. A little bit more efficient on the night. Jalen Williams, 24 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 10 of 19 from the floor, shooting 52%, but also nasty from the 3, 2 of 6 from the 3, shooting 33%. Chet Holmgren was banging down there tonight. 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Not in my house. You might catch me on the road, but not in my house. Chet Holmgren, shout out to you, my boy. Way to get the thing done. Way to block the ball. It was a block party. Welcome to the block party, Grizzlies. Welcome to the block party. 6 of 14 on the floor for 42%. 3 of 8 from the 3, 38%. Yeah, this guy was offering 3 tonight. I don't know what made them keep yakking that thing up, but hey, they got to do better. The biggest lead for OKC was 23 points. Grizzlies got dominated in the paint. OKC Thunder had 54 points in the paint. And the Thunder also had 21 fast break points to Memphis 3. So yeah, I feel like it's a sweep coming. I got Thunder winning game 3 also. The Memphis Grizzlies ain't showing me nothing that's gonna let me think they're gonna win a game or steal a game in this series. I feel like they're ready to go home. Cancun on 3. Moving along, we got the Los Angeles Lakers defeating the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm talking about Memphis. The Los Angeles Lakers defeating the Minnesota Timberwolves 94-85. I'm really not that impressed with this win by the Lakers, but I gotta give them their credit. They got the job done. I feel like they was the beneficiary of the Timberwolves with a poor shooting night. The Timberwolves shot 38% from the floor. I feel like if they would have gave us at least 44%, 45% from the floor, they would have easily won this game. But everybody was off for the most part tonight with the Timberwolves. Julius Randle was doing his thing. 27 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 9 of 17 from the floor, shooting 53%, and 2 of 4 from the 3, shooting 50%. My boy Anthony Edwards, a.k.a. Ant-Man, out there banging on people, put people in the poster. Don't get up under that rim when I'm coming through the lane, because you might just be in a child room on the poster somewhere, you feel me? Or you might be somebody wallpaper or screensaver, because he came right there bringing the funk and the thunder. Somebody got dunked on. I can't remember who the player was, but it was nasty. But Anthony Edwards, 25 points, 6 rebounds, 10 of 22 from the floor, shooting 45%. 2 of 8 from the 3, shooting 25%. We need a little bit more from Anthony Edwards if he's going to shoot that 3. But I like the fact that he switched it up and got more aggressive. But if you're not on early from the 3-point line, Ant, go ahead and take that thing to the paint. Make them foul you, man. I really would prefer the Minnesota Timberwolves just drive and put pressure on the Los Angeles Lakers. They're a small team this year. They don't have many. I don't think they have a big. So put pressure on them. And if I'm y'all, you feel me, as the coach for the Minnesota Timberwolves, I'm trying to feed Julius Randle anytime I see LeBron James matched up on him, just for the simple fact. Make LeBron work on defense. I'm talking about make him work to the point where he has nothing to give on offense. Keep working him, keep dominating. I go big sometime and I slow the game down also. I go back to 2005. If even run plays and make them play defense. Because, Luka, he really don't want to play defense like that. You got to make him prove it to you. Poor night from the 3 also for the Timberwolves, man. 5 of 25 as a team. Shooting 20% from the 3. Just horrible. Gotta do better. And I don't feel like you're going to have a poor night from Jaden McDaniels and Naz Reid like you did this night. I feel like these guys are going to get together and they're going to come back strong. So I really got the Timberwolves winning game 3 if I'm being honest. But Luka Doncic on the light, he was doing this thing. 31 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists, 9 of 20 from the floor, shooting 45%. More to be desired from the 3 though. 2 of 8, shooting 25%. LeBron James, 21 points on the night, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. LeBron trying to give you everything he can give you, feel me? Especially for a man his age. I'm not the biggest LeBron fan. You already heard me say that. But I got to give a king credit when the credit due. The man trying. The man trying to get the job done. But if I am the Timberwolves, I'm trying to put all the pressure I can on LeBron when it comes to him playing defense. Make him go to work. 8 of 19 from the floor, shooting 42% for LeBron. And a horrible 1 for 5 from the 3, shooting 20%. That stink. Austin Reeves gave the Lakers 16 points also on the night. They needed that. But I don't know. I don't have a lot of trust in the Lakers. I'm not that big of a fan of this win. I feel like they got lucky. And like I said earlier, they benefited from a poor shooting night from the Timberwolves. But we shall see. We shall see. But moving along to the last game we're going to talk about, because I got some games that's coming on tonight. I'm going to bring them to you also. Golden State and the Rockets. And I think somebody else played if I'm mistaken. But right now, we're finna talk about them Indiana Pacers, giving the Milwaukee Bucks the business, 123 to 115. A better showing for the Bucks, but they got Damian Lillard back. But we need to see. I don't know if he's all the way healthy. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if Dame is 100%. Either that or he just got a little rust on him from being out for a while. So maybe we can see what the Bucks can do in game 3, but I wouldn't bet my money on that. I feel like it might be over for the Bucks. The Indiana Pacers is a streaky team, and when those guys are hot, it's hard to stop them, man. Them guys will shoot your eyes out, and I don't seen it before. I seen it happen last year in the last year playoffs. The way they was going on runs and shooting people's eyes out. But Giannis Antetokounmpo, a.k.a. Greek Freak, Giannis was giving them everything he could, everything he had. And I feel like his days in Milwaukee are being numbered as we speak. Giannis on the night, 34 points, 18 rebounds, 7 assists, 14 of 20 from the floor, shooting 70%. Telling me, Giannis gave him everything. He was dominating. They're going to have to give him something back, man. But I will say Bobby Portis helped my dog out. 28 points, 12 rebounds, 11 of 19 from the floor, shooting 58%, and 6 of 11 from the three, shooting 54%. So Bobby Portis came to play. My dog Bobby Portis like one of those guys that people would be scared to pick up in the pickup game because they looking at his swag like, I don't know, man. Like he can't hoop. And mind you, he ain't even that old. He just look like that. But shout out to Bobby Portis, man. Way to get it done. Like I was saying about Damian Lillard, man, 14.7 assists, 4 of 13 from the floor, shooting 30%, and 2 of 8 from the three, shooting 25%. I don't know if Dame is all the way healthy. And if he is, back and ready to go, maybe he just got to get him a rhythm. But being down 2-0, going against the Indiana Pacers, I don't really like it, man. I don't think the Bucks got a chance, man. Maybe they could steal game 3, but who knows? But what I will say, the Bucks did shoot good as a team, 50% from the floor. And the Bucks shot a poor 68% from the free throw line. You gotta have them free throws, man. You gotta have them. They free. Well, Pascal Siakam still out here hooping, balling, doing his damn thing. 24 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 8 of 16 from the floor, shooting 50%, 2 of 5 from the three, shooting 40%, and 100% from the free throw line. The Pacers, they be cooking. They can get high at any moment. And my dog, Tyrese Halliburton. People say my dog overrated, but what I will say about Tyrese Halliburton, he is what makes the Pacers go. He's like the alternator in a 2005 car. If you don't got no alternator in that thing, it ain't gonna go, it ain't gonna run. You ain't finna crank it up or nothing. So Tyrese Halliburton, he is that. Now the game he had, it was kind of mid. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was all right. The announcers and the commentator was trying to hype it up more than it was, but it was okay. It was a decent night. 21 points, 12 assists, 5 rebounds, 8 of 19 from the floor, shooting 42%, and 3 of 10 from the three, shooting 30%. Really, that's what made it look ugly was the 3-point shooting percentage. 3 of 10, that's kind of stink, man. But they got the job done, and I feel like they also gonna get game 3. Maybe, take a break game 4 and let the Bucks get a game and then go ahead and take their thing to the house game 5 and be out of there. But 6 players from the Pacers had double-digit points. 16 to 36 from the three, 44% as a team from the three, dog. I'm telling you, these guys be hot. They be cooking, man. And the Pacers forced 15 turnovers, dog. So we're going to have some more games that come on tonight. Let me see which ones exactly. You feel me? So I could say something at least about it. Let me see. Okay, yeah, tonight we got the Warriors and the Rockets. And we also got the Heats and the Cavaliers. And last but not least, we got the Celtics and the Magic, man. So, with that being said, like, share, subscribe. You feel me? Now I've just talked sports with your boy DP. And I'm going to bring, the last couple of game 2s, and then we're going to get into game 3. And you feel me? Your boy out. That's all I got.